Mambo
Poa.
Tina? Unaendeleaje leo?
Niko poa sana, asante. Na wewe, habari yako?
Niko mzima kupambana na hali za maisha, you know? Yes, najua. So niko kwenye mwisho wa muhula. You know muhula?
Muhula? Hapana.
Okay, muhula means like semester. Yes, mwisho wa muhula. Yes, at the end of the mwisho means like the end of
The end of semester.
Yes, muhula. Yes, muhula. Yes. So mwisho wa muhula, like at the end of the semester. Yes. So sahi tunaweza sema mambo iko moto. Yes. Yes. Things are very hot, you know, end of semester. Things are very hot. Ziko moto. Mambo yako moto. Yes. Hey Jack.
Habari Amwell.
Hey bro, umepotea siku nyingi.
Ndio, siku mingi lakini ninarudi.
Safi kabisa. Mambo je?
Nili
Habari Amwell, habari wote.
Nzuri, karibu. Yes, nataka at least tuanze kuzungumza wote kwa pamoja. Tukianza kujitambulisha kila mtu. Najua Tina na Jed, nakumbuka Jack amekuwa karibu miezi 6, amepotea kidogo, shughuli zimekuwa nyingi basi. Ndio huyo hapa amesharudi. So yes. So Jack, unaweza at least tuambie umepotelea wapi? Tumekumisi. Yes.
Ndio, ninajaribu na Duolingo, lakini niliona hiyo hiyo Duolingo, darasa ya Duolingo Amwell na tengeneza imetosha. So lakini ninajaribu ndani Duolingo na mwezi iliyopita nilisafari Kenya na kaka yangu kusalimia baba yangu. Nilienda Nairobi City kupumzika kidogo wiki 3 nilisalimia rafiki yangu, nilipumzika, nilisalimia baba yangu, kula chapati na skuma, mtamu sana.
Tina anashangaa chapati, skuma, hiyo ni nini? Labda unafaa umweleze. Yes.
Sana chapati.
Chapati na skuma wiki.
Unajua skuma? Tina, do you know what is skuma? Unajua skuma ni nini? Skuma ni kales, okay? So kama mko nazo, so ni kama ndugu yake spinach, alright? Yes, so they are within like the same class with spinach, although a little bit different, yes. So skuma anaitwa kales kwa Kiingereza. Yes.
It's just the word salsa for spinach.
Yes, tuseme ni mboga, they are vegetables. Alafu hii skuma, watu wengi hapa, tuseme watu wengi hapa Afrika Mashariki, haswa Kenya, within East and Central Africa, especially Kenya, watu wengi wanakula skuma. Inapandwa huku, so it's one of the most stable vegetables and also very cheap. the reason why inaitwa sukuma wiki kwa sababu ni bei rahisi, so which means like weekendi, like for example, most of the people they are paid like weekend, most of the families, so wanaweza nunua nyama ya kuku ama ya ng'ombe, but within the week because they don't have money, so they buy sukuma like 20 or 30 cents on the dollar, or even 50 cents on the dollar, and they feed the whole family, So kisha familia, so wanasema tuna sukuma wiki, we are pushing the week, sukuma wiki, push the week, yes. Halafu weekendi, now they buy the nyama, yes. So Jack akisema alikula sukuma wiki na chapati, that is him being the Kenyan, typical Kenyan Kenyan. Sawa? Yes. Sawa Jack, unaweza endelea. Najua hii maneno watu wote wanaelewa.
Yes. Ndani sukuma wiki iko nyanya na vitunguu, na vitunguu saumu. So there's tomatoes, garlic, and onions. Then the chapati itself. Alafu nilifanya maradi midogo na watoto. Iko darasa ya teknolojia. Na watoto paka shule ndani Thika. Iko miji karibu ya Nairobi. So I did a project with a school just outside of Nairobi city, in a city called Thika, which was kind of like around technology, yes. Which is like an ongoing Mradi project.
Yes, Mradi, it's a project, yes. Mradi mzuri. Yes, I am. Na nafuraha kabisa kusikia kutoka kwako, pia wewe kukuja hapa Kenya. Unajua tunasema wewe ni Mkenya mweupe, we have those kind of white Kenya. Yes.
Kweli.
It's not that weird. Kenya watu tuko very diverse. Tuko na kama 5% of the Kenyan population is pure white, and they are Kenyans, okay? So hapa Mombasa, sehemu zingine za Nairobi, Nakuru, walikuja enzi kitambo, like long time ago they came as traders and they have become like families. Pia tuna Wahindi karibu 5%, like 5% of Indians also in Kenya. Na pia watu wengine wengi. So when Jack speaks like Swahili, wanafikiria labda ni Mkenya naishi, unajua, Nairobi, because Wakenya ambao wameishi Nairobi hata kama ni wazungu, most of them wanaongea tu Kiswahili. They always. Alafu Jack anaongea Sheng. Sheng is like
ndio ninaongea Sheng. Kiswahili yangu si sanifu sasa, lakini ninajaribu. That is why I'm here.
Yes. Jeda anauliza huyu Mkenya anaongea ni nani? Who is this Kenyan speaking? Yes. Yes. So Sheng, I would say it's like a Kenyan slang where you do like a little bit of mashup of English, Swahili, and a few languages kama Kikuyu and Kijaruo. You mix them, then also you intonate some words and twist them. So maneno mengine yanaweza kuwa ya Kiingereza, but how you use them in Swahili and Sheng, they may not make sense at first, but when you think about the usage in that, you'll be like, it makes sense. Yes. So which is like very funny. Hata mi Sheng mara nyingi huwa inandemea. As you know, naishi Mombasa. So Mombasa tuko na Sheng ya Kivu ambayo ni Kiswahili tupu. So it's a lot of Swahili. Haina Kiingereza kingi. So yani tuseme maneno kama kidogo kama freshi, unajua maneno kama hiyo, ama iko freshi, ama nikwambie mambo yako foodie, like foodie means like, so unapata ni Kiingereza lakini pia ni Kiswahili. Yes. Yes. Jed, umenyamaza sana. Sema kitu. Jed amenyamaza. Yeah, so okay, so Tina pia anaweza katuambia wiki yake imekuwaje. How was your week? Weekendi imekuwaje? Uko hapa, labda sijui unamkumbuka Jack, labda umkumbuki, unajua kitu kama hicho. Yes, Tina, sema kitu.
Tumekuwa mwisho wa muhula pia kama wewe Amrel. Kwa hiyo sijafanya what's a lot?
Mingi?
Mingi. Kitu kingi then, right?
Yes, vitu vingi.
Vitu.
Yes, a lot of vingi.
So sijafanya vitu vingi. Lakini nimesoma na kwa okay. Nimesoma na nimeandika teksti kidogo.
Okay. Sawa. Yes. Jed, sema kitu. Usinyamaze sana. Say something. Yes. Unaweza andika kwenye chati, unaweza kaongea. It's okay. Yes. So, Jed akijitayarisha. So, hapa Kenya, Jack labda sijui kama amesikia hili. Kuna kitu ambacho wanakiita world coin. Okay, world coin. Najua kuna watu ambao wanashinda hii ni nini. So world coin. So world coin ni kama aina ya cryptocurrency, okay? So yes, cryptocurrency. Lakini hii cryptocurrency inafanya like iliundwa kitambo kidogo. It was created a while back. So imekuwa ikiuzwa kwenye mtandao wa Binance. Yes, mtandao wa Binance. Ulikuwa unapata worldcoin vipi? The agents ambao walikuwa wanakuja na kifaa ambacho kinapiga chapa, okay? So sura yako, it scans your like facial whatever, you know, like facial identity, especially the retinas and stuff. So ina create kama kitambulisho chako cha sura, like your facial ID. So sasa kutoka hapo wewe mwenyewe ukishafanywa hii maneno unapatiwa hizo coins. Zinaitwa world coins. So hii data of course haiko inasema ni nani, but inaenda kwenye tuseme database kama mahali ambapo maybe computer wana train systems kadhaa kama zile, lakini wewe on the other hand unapatiwa worldcoin, alafu pia yule kama agent, okay, anapatiwa pia upande wa kwake, ndio isikue bure. So sasa mwezi huu ambao umeisha, kila mtu anatafuta hizo worldcoin, unajua. So kila mtu anazitaka, so mbeleni hazikuwa zimetrade, unajua. Yani ile kuenea, kila mtu anazitafuta. Sijui huko kwenu kila mtu anazitafuta ama azitafuti. Tina anaweza katuambia. Ujerumani wanazitafuta? Umesikia kuhusu hii story? Ama mimi ndio nasema tu?
Na wewe pia na tafuta worldcoin ama iko mradi wanafurahi kufanya hiyo mradi?
Sijaitafuta bado, sijakutana na hiyo mradi, lakini ila najua watu kadhaa ambao wanaifanya. I know some people who are already doing it, they have been doing it. So ni kitu imeendelea kwa muda, but haikuwa imevuma. So vuma means like it has not gone like exploded, like spread to many people, vuma. So haikuwa imevuma sana. So yes, lakini kama especially kwa wanafunzi ambao wako chuo, so for the university students who have been doing a lot of crypto stuff, wanaijua tayari. But sasa wenye washughuliki na crypto stuff hawaijui. Kama mimi, the reason why naijua ni kwa sababu mimi huwa niko na kama huanga nafanya investments kwenye hii application ya Binance. Niko na Binance hapa account, but crypto zangu sina Worldcoin, so na trade kama Bitcoin naweka na nikaweka kidogo kama Ethereum, si ya pesa nyingi, ni kama tuseme kwa pesa ya Kenya ni kama so far niko na kama 20,000 ya Kenya, which is approximately around 180 euros. Okay, so yes, kwa euros, so kama hiyo 180 euros, so si pesa nyingi, because pia hawezi jua the volatility, inaweza ikapoteza maana, pia inaweza pata maana, so dhamana ikipata, so either way, so niko tu pale na naichungulia, nikipata pesa kidogo naongeza, lakini pia nakuwa very cautious. But Worldcoin nilisikia kitambo kidogo, karibia Januari, but sikuwa nimeifuatilizia, ndio sana nasikia kila mtu ananiuliza, wewe Hamweli, wewe tulikuona kwa Binance, uko na Worldcoin? Naambia sina. Yes. Lakini ni jambo kusimua, lakini yes.
Mimi sijui cryptocurrency sanifu, nilinunua Bitcoin kidogo, lakini sijui hiyo mradi.
Lakini hii mradi sababu ambayo sikuifuata, so the reason why sikufuata hii mradi ni kwa sababu nilisikia, unajua wanachukua, unajua like
Uso.
Yes, uso wako. Unajua kama unajua kuhusu mitandao vile, unapata mtu akichukua kama retina zako na kila kitu, kuna vitu ambavyo anaweza kafanya ambazo hata wewe mwenyewe huwezi, unajua. Yani hiyo tuseme uso wako ni kila kitu. Sana kama wenye wanatumia iPhones, Face ID ndio inatumika, which means kama wewe ni tuseme manager wa benki ama mtu mkubwa kwenye kampuni, unapata aina nyingi za tuseme kama ulinzi, like security. Unaweza kaweka kidole, sura pia ni ulinzi, sauti ni ulinzi. Sauti siku hizi mtu anaweza kachukua video ya kwako na akafanya ile generation ya sauti na akatoa sauti yako, si ndio? So through like na hizo kidole pia anaweza kapata, lakini uso inakuwa ngumu kabisa kuipata. Lakini sasa kama ameipata uso, inamaanisha kama uko mtu mkubwa kwenye kampuni, mtu anaweza kaibia kampuni ya kwako ama benki na unapata imekumess, unajua. So pia hiyo data haieleweki vizuri inaenda wapi. It's not like understood where exactly the data inaenda. Yes, washa kuskani ndio, sijakataa. They have scanned you na wamekupa zile kama tuseme zawadi, wamekutunuku like zawadi, they have given you a reward, si ndio? Ya hizo coins zenye wamekupa, tuseme coins 500 sikatai, wamekupa ama 1000 coins. So wanakuambia hizi zitapata dhamani baadaye, lakini unapata unaweza kuwa unauza uhuru wako, you are selling your own freedom bila kujua. Yes. So does it make sense? Najua natumia Kiswahili kingi sana. Tina, does it make sense? Unafuata hii story?
Hapana, kwa sababu sijaelewi katika lugha ya Kijerumani, so I won't understand it either in Swahili.
Maybe I can try explaining it in like English, the context. Okay, so there's this like you have learned about cryptocurrencies, right? It's like Ethereum, Bitcoin, Dogecoin, and all sorts of them, right? So we have one platform called Binance. Okay, so a while back, I don't know how long back, so I'm a member of that. So, and I always invest in that. So like I said, I have invested a little bit of, we call them assets. So like it's diverse assets of like 50 euros here, 20 euros there, 30 euros there. But in total, I have like 180 euros, right? So back in January, before I went to Tanzania, so there was one of my friends who approached me about a new coin they are introducing. And how do you get this coin? So this friend was an agent. So he had this, it's like a camera thing, but it's like it has more sensors. You see like the same sensors that we use like for Apple, like Face ID, the one which are in iPad or iPhone, the same, almost the same technology which scans your face. So with that, so he has like some sort of a globe which like they scan. Once they scan, they tell you open like a Binance account or something, and they deposit you like 1,000 world coins, right? So then the other guy who is an agent also he is paid on the other side, they give him money, right? So you find that at the end of the day, you are given these coins, and you know that like I was saying, like there's different ways of securing stuff. One thing it can be biometric, like your finger, it can be used as security, which means it's very easy to get it. Like for example, I take that cup of coffee you have there, I can steal your biometric, your thumbprint, and go and do crazy stuff with this. Yes. So the other sign of security, it can be your voice. Voice, it's very easy to get it. What if, for example, the way we are talking? So somebody can come, take the voice, and through that small voice, they go put it in the AI, and they generate and train it and train it and train it. Within like 1 week or 2 weeks, they have the perfect exact match of your voice, right? So the voice is there. So the only thing that was remaining for security, it's your face, which is used like most even in the banks, like in our companies, in like banks and everything, you find that they use like combination of voice, combination of you know, your thumbprints, and combination of your face or the retina, they scan. And this thing is scanning your face plus the retina, you know? So which means it's like scanning all the security points. So you never know. So this data, we are not sure where exactly it's going, which company is taking it. So which means in future, you may find like you are in a fix. Maybe you are like the CEO, you know, of the German Ministry of Education. And for some reason, you have like a very big fault, which is using like this kind of security. Then for some reason, it's hacked, you know, like 5 years or 10 years from now, the technology has improved. Somebody can hack you. They have your fingerprint, they have your voice, they have your face, they have your retina, you know, with like this, and they open the press, and you're like, what happened? You know? So you don't remember that you sold your freedom way back in like 5 years ago or 10 years ago. You don't know. So things are happening to you, but you're not sure how they did, because once you sell your face is like almost everything. Because, you know, like even when they go to the social media, you know, there's those things we can say like depth, feed of depth, which they can take even from social media, and they are able to track you. That is how actually the face tracking does. You have seen like the FBI thing, so where they can track your face and they know where you are. So they have the exact match. So they are even able to track you, and even bad things can happen to you. You never, because there's nobody who has the accountability of your data, but you gave it to them willingly. So which means you sold your freedom for pennies, you know, maybe for 100 euros, you sold your freedom, which will come and mess you in future. Even the unicorn, yes, I don't know. I don't know. It's crazy, Najua.
Crazy.
Yes. Yes.
What's crazy in Swahili?
Yes. But I know in Swahili, maybe if I try to explain the whole thing, sometimes some vocabularies may not be very direct. For example, when I say like you know, huru, ulinzi, it's like you know, securing something. Ulinda. Linda means like securing something, security. Mlinzi, security person or something. Yes. So some of these words, nikiyatumia maneno mengine kama haya kwa Kiswahili, unaweza kuwa uyaelewe, but hiyo ndio like naweza sema, nilikuwa nasema in a nutshell, kitu kama hichi. So that is what I was trying to explain. But ukifikiria hii maneno, actually mimi mwenyewe nilisema sitaki kujihusisha. I don't want to be involved in this. Sasa in the last couple of, let's say 4 weeks, like the past month, like July, yes, July, the whole of July, especially my colleagues who know that I know these things, very techy, mimi ni mtu wa teknolojia, they have been coming to me and wananiuliza, wewe, Amweli, unajua hii Worldcoin ni nini? Uko nazo, niuzie. So they are selling moja kama Worldcoin inauzwa kwa, I think hata wanainunua kama bei za pound. Sijui pound ni 150 ama ni ngapi ja?
Sijui, to be honest, Worldcoin nili nunua crypto, nili nunua Bitcoin si mwaka iliyopita.
Nasema like achana Bitcoin najua inabadilika. Nasema like one British pound ni pesa ngapi kwa shilingi? Like 150?
I can't remember. Euro is about, it's 150 shillings for €1 now. I don't know sterling.
It's just in Tanzania.
No. The euro is a little bit down. So the dollar has gone up and the euro has gone like, because I know that when I have $1, $1 is like, the euro will be like $1, the euro will be like 1.1. So which means like the euro is like this. So which means in terms of Kenya shillings, the dollar iko kwa 140, okay? 140, $1 to 140 Kenya shillings. Kumekuwa na a lot of stuff. So the euro iko kwa I think 130 hivi. So 130 hivi. So pound najuanga kila wakati, most of the time iko tu juu. So pound iko kama kwa 150. So but wananunua one Worldcoin kwa 250 Kenya shillings. So which is like about 1.75 over euro. Yes. 250 shillings. So yes. So ni pesa nzuri, lakini pia kama naweka hapa, kuna mtu amenunua, najua Jack ataelewa hii. Kuna mtu alikuwa nayo, somebody else this, and ameuziwa, mtu amenunua, but sasa mwenye kumuuzia, okay? So amemlipa, but instead of kumlipa na pesa ya kawaida, akamnunulia tuseme voucher, okay, the credit, like phone credit ya 18,000. Yes, that is a lot of money in Kenya. Like for voucher unaweka ikizidi sana 1,000, like 10 euros, just a lot of money to put even in like a self. So unless unanunua vitu kama data or something, you're making a subscription, ndio unaweza weka voucher kama ya like 15 euros or 20 euros, lakini amenunuliwa like voucher for 160 euros, you know, like as a payment. So sasa ndio anauliza, nitafanya nini na hii credit yote, hii voucher yote hii, nitafanya nini nayo? Ndio anaambia usijali ndugu yangu, maisha ndio hayo. Yes. Anyways. Watu na kudanganywa na yes, watadanganywa tu. People will continue being lied to. Tafanyaje? Yes.
You have to be very careful with cryptocurrencies, yes. I think.
Yes.
You have to be careful with cryptocurrencies because you can, obviously, if you don't do your research, you can get scammed, I think.
Yes. So, unajua neno kama uhalifu?
Uhalifu. Hapana?
Uhalifu means like criminal activity. Criminal.
Mwizi.
Yes, mwizi, yes, mwizi.
Mwizi.
So, mwizi is like, I would say mwizi, it's a thief. So mwizi steals, anaiba, but uhalifu can be all sorts of criminal activities. Hata pia kuhack, kama kwa mfano serikali yetu, the Department of Immigration. Yes, don't laugh. So the Department of Immigration. So if you need to come to Kenya, hata sasa, if you try to apply for a visa, they will tell you just come and get visa on arrival. So they have been struggling with hackers and they have seized most of their computer systems. Anyways, Acha nicheke tu. I'm just happy. So the reason why wamehakiwa, so they have been hacked. Nakumbuka mwaka uliopita, okay? So like last year, kuna kampuni, like a security company, ilifanya ile, unajua kama zile security reports. So wakaambia serikali, like the Department of, the Department of Immigration. Actually, most of the departments, security, like wise, they are not very good. Any government, most of the government, anyways, they are not very good. So they don't pay attention to it. So wakapatiwa ripoti ya like kuhusu, unajua, ulinzi wao kwenye mtandao, like cyber security, ulinzi wao kwenye mtandao, wakapatiwa ripoti. Wakaambua hii tafadhali shughulikieni, cause hapa hii maneno itakuja kuharibika. So wakafanya mambo yao, ile ripoti ikazikwa, so it was buried somewhere, so hata hawakushughulika nayo. So apparently some kids, some hackers, good hackers, walipata hii ripoti, so they got this report and they decided to pay like a visit, kwenye mitandao ya the Department of Immigration. So which means nikihitaji pasipoti mpya siwezi kapata. Kama nahitaji visa itakuwa ngumu. Haya, kama ni ubalozi, like the ambassadors and the embassies, ubalozi wa Kenya, inamaanisha mambo mengi ambayo yanahusiana na mambo ambayo wanafanya, itakuwa ngumu pia. So watu wengi ambao wanataka kukuja Kenya, kama wewe ni mgeni, wamekwambia tu wewe nenda kwa ubalozi wa Kenya, andikisha kuwa unasafiri, wakupe idhini, okay, na sahihi na muhuri, halafu ukifika Kenya wakupe visa ukifika. Mbeleni najua mara nyingi ulikuwa unawekewa visa ndio unasafiri. So sasa wiki mbili zimepita, so tuseme wamehakiwa, halafu wale hackers wanawaitisha pesa, ransom. So wanawaitisha pesa, so serikali imesema haitalipa. So hiyo ndio imefanyika. So hacheke kidogo, lakini serikali watafanyaje? Tina, serikali yenu Jack, barikiwa, nini mbaya? So Tina, serikali yenu ishaihakiwa?
Sijaelewa.
Okay, has your government ever been hacked? So anyway, so I'm trying to say, like Jack was saying, like whenever you're doing all like activities on the online, you have to be very careful. Then I said, actually on that note, we have the Department of Immigration Kenya. The last 2 weeks, it has been hacked, and the hackers are demanding like, ransom. Yes. So they need some money. I don't know how much money they are demanding, but last year, one security company did like a report and they told the government, please try to fix this. Even if you don't want to give us the job, please get somebody to fix this, because down the line, if somebody knows about this loophole, they will hack you, right? Then some guys, they got wind of this, I don't know when, and they literally hacked the government. Yes. So, which means, if you want to come to Kenya, you just go to the embassy, they won't give you a visa. They'll just tell you, show up in Kenya and we'll give you a visa on arrival. Because you find that anything that has to do with the Department of Immigration, from visas to passports to ambassadors, like high commissioners, ambassadorial things, the embassies overseas, it means that it's underseas. So like very few things they are able to verify, because these systems are like connected with each other, So imekuwa ngumu kabisa. So that's why I'm just saying, yeah, you have to be careful. So then I asked you, has your German government ever been hacked?
Sijui vizuri sana, lakini nafikiri kwamba ndio. Somewhere in history, like a few years ago, I think, German government was being hacked, but I don't know details.
Lakini yetu tumezoea. Ours we are always used to because kwa mfano kabla ya corona, before corona, I think 2019, pia Department of I think KPA, yes, Kenya Port Authority, yes, KPA. Either like when you want to bring in something into Kenya, so also was hacked, yes, ilihakiwa. So it was also hacked, and also KRA, yes, Kenya Revenue Authority. So, and we were making joke, maybe one guy, so we were making joke because the guy was caught, and apparently the guy was like, how do I say, like a student somehow. He wanted to prove his skills, you know, the KRA hacker, he wanted to prove his skills. And now the debate was like in Kenya, actually the guy was, I think he was eventually put out on bail, and the government of Kenya, iliambiwa impe kazi, so like to give the guy some work, and also he is told to manage like the IT department, but the government, they put him like, walimpa faini, so like they give the guy a fine or go to jail, like, you know, those, you know, there's like rules, go to jail for one, I think, no, 3 years. I think it was 3 years. But now one, I don't remember which company in the US that got wind of this, and they paid the fine for the guy, and they gave him one of the H2 visas, and the guy was thrown out, and he got out of Kenya, and he was given a good tech job out there, you know, because, yeah. So the government is like, you guys, you continue being hacked. If you continue jailing like the good guys, so because like narasema akuanga black like akuanga black like black art hacker, like wale wabaya, he was like you know, like in the middle, he is neutral, you know, like trying to make, how do I say, making the government aware of like the problem, you know, telling them, yo, dude, your systems are not secure. You are handling a lot of money. It's KRA, Kenya Revenue Authority. And the guys were like, dude, maybe you are trying to file your returns to nil. So there's like that kind of thing. So either like your taxes, ushuru, unajua ile kuweka, labda wanasema labda huyu jamaa alikuwa anatafuta namna ya kuweka sufuri, like to zero, you know, and put it like you know, to the system so that he is not penalized. Yeah, but ilikuwa ni very fun situation. Yes. So we are used to all those shenanigans. Yes, even my university was hacked back in 2018. All my university and to invest in some of the best like cyber, so in IT, so I tend to just employ. Ilibidi imepatia watu kazi. So yes, although haijahakiwa after that, yes. So yes. So vitu huwa zinafanyika. So kinga kwenye mtandao muhimu sana. Ama vipi Jack, unasemaje? You are back.
Ndio, pole, nimesikia ngonja kidogo, alafu kunywa maji kidogo.
Hata mimi najisikia ni kama nataka kushikwa ni mafua, so I feel like I want to get some flu, so I'm trying to drink a lot of water kwa sababu huku kwetu, so kuna a lot of humidity here in Mombasa, alafu kuna kibaridi usiku, so and because kuna joto kidogo kama sasa, so mara nyingi unapata tunajua si hakuna baridi kama Nairobi, so unapata mara nyingi nalala hivi tu na hii kama t-shirt yangu, so unapata wakati mwingine usiku I just forget to cover myself, so usiku saa 9 saa 10 ukipata baridi inakupiga kidogo cause hapa kuna upepo, so there's like a lot of wind, like breeze from the ocean, so hiyo baridi nadhani ndio inanidhuru, it's affecting me. Yes, ndio.
Pole. So Pole, Amwell, Florence, na Jay, nitaenda kula chakula cha jioni sasa. So nitaenda sasa.
Yes, so naweza sema asante sana kwa kuja baada ya siku nyingi. Yes, ogua pole, get better. And pia ukipata nafasi karibu kwenye darasa letu la Alhamisi, so we are teaching people on this, although tunafundisha darasa kabisa, so hatutaongea sana, so tutaongea kuhusiana na darasa, and we have some curriculum that we are following, lakini umekaribishwa. Also, you are able to follow everything. Duolingo pia, Duolingo events, ilikufa, so it's dead, it's no longer there from 18th of January. So tumekuwa upande. So I'm still finding pesa niweze ku-advertise. Najua, so ile kuinvest kwenye Google Ads and other things, niweze kuleta watu. But I'm still trying to find people pole. But for now, sisi wenye tuko hapa, we just continue running. So unakaribishwa kujiunga na sisi kila Jumanne na kila Alhamisi. You are always welcome. Na tunashukuru sana pia.
Asante kaka. Tuonane.
Yes. Kuwa na wakati mwema, na pia nitakuambia kwa Kifaransa bon appétit.
Okay. Tuonane.
Kwa heri Jake Mkenya.
Yes. Unajua Jed, Jack, vile anaongea, you know, he speaks like a typical Nairobian. Watu wa Nairobi, yes, hawaongei Kiswahili sanifu kabisa. So he speaks like Kenyan Sheng, you know, he has stayed in Kenya for a very time. So ukikutana naye, like the first time I talked with him on the phone, like physically, because we were working on a project, sikumjua, so I was not knowing. So I was like thinking he has been, nilidhani alizaliwa hapa Nairobi. So he told me, no, only that I've stayed in Nairobi for a while. I've been coming in and out working with people. But because I was working with people in this area, that's how I came to learn, you know, this type of Swahili, which we call Sheng. So yes, so that I'm able to mingle with them. And I'm like, for real? Because like the guy, the way he speaks, you're like, whoa, what is that?
It's
Nairobian.
just so smooth, so fluent, so, you know, so good.
Yes, anaongea tu vizuri kabisa. I just like actually, I'll say like, mimi Kiswahili changu mara nyingi ukisikiza, so naweza sema Kiswahili changu ni cha Mombasa. So I speak Mombasa Swahili. Jack is like, I'll say the visual representation of a Nairobi Swahili.
Nairobi Swahili.
Yes, because we have different Swahilis like kila mahali. Even a Tanzanian akifika hapa, Tanzanian from Zanzibar ataongea Kiswahili tofauti, from Dar es Salaam ataongea tofauti kidogo, from like pia kama Arusha ataongea tofauti, Burundi same thing. So kila Swahili inategemea na mahali upo. So like every place they have their own variant of accent. Hata any language, hata Kijerumani, I know people in the middle of Germany, they don't speak the same. If you go to once like the side of France, they'll speak a little bit different. If you go to once Belgium, speak a little bit different. If you go to once Dutch area, they'll speak a little bit different. So ni the same too. So unapata hapa watu wanaongea Kiswahili tofauti kulingana mahali wapo. Yes, where they are. So Jack anaongea Kiswahili ya Nairobi. Yes. Anaongea kama mwenyeji. You know mwenyeji? You know mwenyeji? Okay, mwenyeji has like two meanings. So mwenyeji, it can mean like host, but also mwenyeji, it can mean like a roko. You know, roko person. Like for example, if I come and visit you in Germany, I'll say wewe ndio mwenyeji wangu. So it means like maybe I come and live out there in your house. I'll say that you are my host, but also I'll say wewe ni mwenyeji wa Ujerumani. So which means like you are like a native of you know Germany. You know Germany better than I do. Then if we go to South Africa, we stay with Jed, we can say Jed ni mwenyeji wetu. He is the host. Maybe if we are living in the house, and also if she is helping us move around the place so that we can get our bearings. So unasema pia, she is a roko, so right. Yeye ndio mwenyeji wetu. So yes, so unaweza itumia hivi. So tukisema naongea kama mwenyeji, it means like he speaks like a local person within that area. Yes, mwenyeji wa Nairobi. Yes. So a native or a person. Yes, mtu wa Nairobi. Yes, sijui. Ushaikutana hili neno ama ndio mara yako ya kwanza? Have you ever come across this word or is your first time?
No. I just learned the word for mzungu, so the opposite of mwenyeji, but mwenyeji I never heard.
So, okay. So the opposite of mwenyeji, it's mgeni, okay? So you can say mgeni na mwenyeji, okay? So we have a phrase, okay? We have a phrase, proverb that we say. This one will make Jed very happy. So mgeni njoo. So it's mgeni njoo, mwenyeji apone. Mgeni njoo, mwenyeji. So mwenyeji. So let me write it. Mwenyeji apone. So do you know the meaning of apone?
Apone. Welcome? No. Welcome is karibu.
No. Ukiwa mgonjwa, if you are sick, then I tell you get better. Okay? So and you get better. I'll say umepona. Okay? Pona. Pona means like to get better. Pona, like P-O-N-A. Pona. Nimepona. It means I'm better. Yes, pona. To get better, like if you have been sick. But also if I say nimepona hiyo safari. Okay? It means that you have been, like, let's say you are able to like escape, okay? Escape like something bad, and you say that nimeponea, okay? So it means that you are able to escape without being hurt or anything. So you can say ponea. So ponea, yes, ponea. So anyways, so it's like different usages of the word, but the word itself is pona, but different like this, but meaning almost the same. So when we say mgeni njoo, mwenyeji apone, so mgeni means the visitor, all right? Mwenyeji means like you are also the person, like welcoming you. Then pona means like so that they can get better. Because, for example, if I tell you, nikwambie na kutembelea Ujerumani, you will be very worried. Like, for example, if my flight is delayed, you're like, what happened? Why is he not here? You know, that kind of, you know, anticipation. But the moment that I get there and you see me and you are like, whew, thank God, he was able to get here, safe and sound. So you relax, now you don't have any worry. That's why we say, mgeni njoo, mwenyeji apone, you know, until the visitor gets to like the person or the host or the person receiving them, the person will still be worried until they arrive. So that's why we say mgeni njoo, mwenyeji apone. Yes. Yes. Kiswahili.
Swahili is really cool because you can say a whole sentence in just 4 words. You need so much English words for these 4 words to describe.
Yes. But naweza sema, if you get to understand Swahili, I'm pretty sure you'll be like 20% likely to be able to speak Zulu or to speak any other language like Kikuyu, Kinyarwanda, you know, Bantu-based languages. You'll be like 20% more likely to understand because I'll say like Nantas Imiza, I'll like insist on this. So always like the Swahili structures, they are borrowed from Bantu, most of the Swahili like structures. So if you understand like the grammatical structures, like the way I was telling you the other week, like about like the Germanic languages, like you may not speak Dutch, but for some reason, if you are trying to learn Dutch because you already speak German, the structures, they are somehow almost the same. You know, they are borrowing the structure. The words are different, everything is different, but the structures are familiar to you. Not like me trying to learn Dutch out of fright. Things will not make sense, you know? Why is that here? Why is this? And I'm like, so the same way. Ukielewa Kiswahili, all the other Bantu sisters, cousins, relatives. Yes?
I already recognized that when I heard the woman speaking Herero, it's also Bantu language, as I heard. I could at least understand some words, although I did not learn ever Herero, but because it's so similar to Swahili.
Yes. So for example, most of the Kenyan Bantus, like especially the coastal Bantus. So if you come across like Mijikenda languages, like Mijikenda, or you come across people of like Shona from Mozambique, yes, Shona of Mozambique. Also Mijikenda, the Pokomos, the Taitas. Then if it's Tanzania, you come across the Wapare and the Spumas. You find that these languages, or even like even some languages like Kinyarwanda or Congolese, most of the Congo languages, or even Kirundi, some either Kikuyu. If you come like across these languages and you listen to them carefully, the structures will make sense. The words will always say, the structures of the words will make sense. You may not understand, but they'll make sense. Like for example, if I say like the word, how do you say like this? How do you say like this?
German?
No. In Swahili.
Mguu. Mguu miguu.
Yes. Oh, yes. Mguu miguu, right? So, for example, if I was to say this one in like Ambien, Kiembu. So Kiembu is one of my languages. I'll say Kogoro. Okay? Mguu, Kogoro. Although it has a difference. Then if I was to say that in Kinyarwanda, I'll say maybe Kogoro. In Kikuyu, Kinyarwanda is Maguru. Okay? Maguru. Then so it like the same word is like the same word, but somehow different. The pronunciation may be a little bit different, but the structure of the word is almost the same. Even mkono, like the ants, I'll say mkono, hakono, jikono, you know, like this in different words. But if you listen to it, it's like, okay, it makes sense, you know? Like if like also like, for example, if I say ka is like stay, you know? Like I want to tell you, ka apa, stay here, okay? Or sit down here, ka apa. So if you listen to that, I'll tell you in Kikuyu, I'll tell you, ikara haha. So maybe the second one is different, aha, but ikara, okay? Then if it's Kiambu, ikara. Then if it's Kinyarwanda, ichara, you know? Almost the same, but different, but the structures make sense. And that's why you find like for me, a secret that I'll tell you, I speak almost 8 languages, but these languages, they are not Nilotic or Cushitic. They are within the Bantu language of the family of the languages, because these languages, actually, they make sense. It's like the way I was saying, if somebody speaks German, the probability of them trying to learn Dutch, it becomes very easy because it's within the Germanic languages. So it becomes
well.
very easy. To this, right? Then if some, yeah, okay. So, but yes.
Nina swali.
Uliza.
Je, wimbo huyu wa Kiafrika ni rasmi ambao tunaweza kushiriki na marafiki?
Yes, so naweza nikaushiriki saa hii. Nipe tu dakika ni utafute. So it's somewhere in my WhatsApp and I had not downloaded it. So nilituma kutoka kwa simu. So let me just get it for you. So ni wimbo rasmi. So
Ni
it's still
rasmi.
yes. So they are still like debating to roll the song out. Lakini ni wimbo mzuri alafu like they are, because like you remember wiki zilizopita when I told you like Swahili is being counted as one of them like African languages. So they are in the process of even asking like a different representative of AU, like from different countries in the African like Union Parliament in Ethiopia to start running Swahili. So wameanza kuidhinishwa some Kiswahili. They are being requested, to like run Swahili. So hilo ni jambo ambalo naweza sema linafanyika. Yes. Yes. Yes, so acha najaribu kudownload, bado haija download, sijui kwa nini. So it's taking time. There we go. Okay. So acha nishiriki. So ni wimbo mzuri, niliupenda, alafu pia una sauti. So it has the sound. Alafu let's see. Uniambie kama mnaona screen yangu. You can see my screen, right?
Yeah.
Kama ba.
Yeah.
Okay, kidogo tu. So nataka kuifanya ikuwe kubwa. So that
Tuungane sote na tusherehekee pamoja ushindi kwa ukombozi wetu. Tujitoe wenyewe, tusimame pamoja kulinda uhuru na umoja wetu. Enyi Bwana na binti wa Afrika, mwili wa jua, mwili wa anga, tuifanye Afrika mti wa uzima. Tuungane sote tuimbe pamoja, kuenzi shikamano hatima yetu. Tujitoe wenyewe kupambana pamoja, uhuru na umoja vitawale. Enyi Bwana na binti wa Afrika, mwili wa jua, mwili wa anga, tuifanye Afrika mti wa uzima. Tuungane sote na tujibidishe kutoa kilicho bora kwa Afrika. Chimbuko la wanadamu, chemchemi ya utamaduni, tumaini letu wakati wa mafarakano. Enyi Bwana na binti wa Afrika, mwili wa jua, mwili wa anga, tuifanye Afrika mti wa uzima.
ndio huo wimbo. Tina, ulikuwa umeuona huo? Please. Tina?
Yes. Your
And you
voice was blurry.
No. I asked, did you see it like in the group? Iko kwenye group. It's in the group. So Swahili conversation group. Yes. So ndio, how do I say? This is like a draft that needs to be passed through like the African Union Parliament. So, but this is like one of submissions, you know, because what tunes that are accepted by everybody, you know, like Wimbo Liombora. So it has to go through the AU parliament passed by majority. And once it's passed, the song itaanza kutumika. So within like 6 months, maybe, itaanza kutumika all over the countries in Africa, as long as they are member states of, you know, AU, because for a very long time, hatukuwa na wimbo. We did not have a song. Ukiangalia European Union wako na wimbo wa kwao. Other unions, they have their own songs. Lakini African Union haikuwa na wimbo rasmi. So this is like the final song, so which has to go through the parliament.
Did
so
you see the question in the chat where somebody asked it, what happened to Nkosi? Nkosi Sikelele Africa.
I'm not sure. So yes, so like, but I thought that one they like that song was adopted like I said that I don't know what happened, but it's because the song was adopted from south. I would say the southern parts of the countries. They would feel like a little bit connected with the song, you know, because it's in like I don't know, Zulu. I'm not sure. They would feel like a little bit connected, but most of the other countries, we don't know even the song. So like it's still like at the debate. So because you remember wakati walisema like you find that in Africa actually like tuko na watu karibia milioni 200 speakers of Swahili within Eastern Central Africa, and once we go to the south, some other areas like South Africa, we have a couple of 100,000 people who speak there. In West Africa, in Ghana, they are started introducing like Swahili. In Central Africa Republic, we have some people who are speaking. Congo, Zaire, they are speaking. So you find that they came to say that Swahili, it's like the only African language which has a potential to unite almost everybody. And also compared to like the other languages, it becomes very easy for people to learn, you know, in Africa. It's like a little bit much easier for them, for people to learn. So I'm not sure, I've not checked the whole debate about Sikelele Africa, how it went, but only that I know this one was still under works, and now it just won like the final award, so it has to go through the parliament so that they can verify it. Yes, ndio iweze kuwekwa. So within maybe 6 months tutajua vile mambo yataenda. Yes. So habari ndio hiyo. Yes, so je Tina, so naweza sema natumai umekuwa na wakati mzuri, so I hope you had a very great time, and kwa sasa tutamaliza. So hii darasa la leo, so tapatana Alhamisi. So we are running, I was to start on classification of nouns, but as I was doing some curriculum, niliuliza like a poll. I'm very sorry. So I asked the poll for the people who are receiving the tutorials, and they say that they need to know a little bit about the tenses. So which means like I fitted in the tenses before. I wanted to teach them after the classification of nouns, but they said that it will confuse them. So I taught them the tenses before, you know, like the ri, ta, ma, but so that at least by the other week, we are able to fuse them, you know, in like, so that at least they know personal pronouns, the significance of the prefixes like the ni, to, you know, like those one, then where the u, the and the a and the wa. So they are able to know the prefixes and how they come about and the tenses so that they don't confuse them. Yes, so some people just requested that, and so we'll be talking about that in depth, and also some other things. Yes, some more things. So other things, a little bit, and maybe introduce a little bit about the classification of nouns. Yes, introduce a little bit about. So yes, so that is what we be. Kuwe na jioni njema na wakati mwema. Yes.
Na wewe amwewe na jioni njema na usiku mwema, ulale vizuri.
Alright, nashukuru.
Tina, wewe na wakati mwema.
Yes.
Tukutane Alhamisi.
Alright. Tukutaneni Alhamisi. Let's meet on Thursday. Asanteni sana. Alright, kwaherini.
Kwaheri.